Thank you for clicking play on the video. I'd like to ask you to click the thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so that you can get alerted every time we bring out great content. Thanks. Hey YouTube comic community, this is Jimmy the Geek Aficionado, and I want to welcome you back to what was in that Monster Marvel Collection Defenders Edition. Right now, this isn't Defenders as in, what you saw on Netflix with Jessica Jones and Daredevil and Luke Cage and Iron Fist. No, because those aren't the Defenders. The Defenders are a completely different set of characters, right? Because we're talking Bronze Age, Marvel Comics, Defenders. Now we'll get into that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start introducing you to some of the characters and their keys from the collection that I got. Now, first up is Tales to Astonish, issue number 90. Now this features the Submariner and the Incredible Hulk, but more to the point, this features the first appearance of a nemesis of our friend Bruce Banner, the Abomination. Let's fix that glare on that guy. So, first appearance of the Abomination here in 90, first cover appearance here in 91. These guys battling it out on the cover, super cool. I always love this cover. But yeah, so this is the first appearance and first cover appearance, second appearance. Along with the Tales to Astonish run, we also saw another friend from the Silver Age. This is issue number 93. This is where the Hulk does battle with the Silver Surfer, right? And you're thinking, you got a Titan like that, doing battle with a cosmic entity. Good luck, man. But it's a great cover. I want to say this is Jack Kirby. Well, yeah, that's definitely Kirby. That's a Kirby Silver Surfer if I ever saw one. But it's a fantastic cover. It's not super high grade. It's mid grade. Like a low mid grade, like a 5. But I don't know. I dig it. It's a great copy to have. And then, keeping with the Submariner Incredible Hulk theme, we have Submariner number 5, featuring the first appearance of Tiger Shark. There's a lot of talk about if Submariner does come to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, what kind of villains would he have besides himself being a villain? And if that works out, Tiger Shark is one of his bigger villains, along with Atuma and Bara and a few others. But this copy here, this is the first appearance of Tiger Shark. Super cool villain. Now, if you watch the graded ish episode that appears before this one, you would see that I got 2 copies of Submariner number 1, both in high grade. So those are not in this one, but yeah, those did come with the collection. So cool stuff there, as always. All right, more Submariner. Black cover. Submariner number 8, where he's fighting Ben Grimm. This is an homage to Fantastic Four number 112 with a big slugfest between the Hulk and the Thing. I dug it. I dug that they reused that same kind of cover. Not 1 copy, but 2 copies. So, sorry, bub. You're gonna have to let me apologize for the glare. So, Submariner number 8, 2 copies. Great black covers. More Submariner fun. This is issue number 50. This is an extra-sized 50th issue spectacular near mint copy of the first appearance of Nita, who is Namorita, who joins the New Warriors later on and is subsequently killed when Nitro blows them up. But that's for another story. She was a lot of fun in the Silver Age. Actually, this is Bronze Age. Yeah, 20 cents is Bronze Age. And for those of you who aren't aware, this is her first cover appearance, so we can see her there, so we know what she looks like. So, Submariner 8, number 50 and 51, first and second appearances of Namorita. All right, now you know, right? What else do we got? We got some great stuff. All right, we're going to go back to the Big Green Monster. This book was one of the few that were missing from my collection before I bought this collection. This is Incredible Hulk number 102. This is the first issue of his solo title, right? He started off, he had 1 through 6, Incredible Hulk, right, way back in the early 60s. His debut, his first appearances, went from Gray Hulk to Green Hulk. And then we didn't see the Hulk again, really, except in crossovers, right? He showed up in Fantastic Four number 12, and then he finally got added to the Tales to Astonish series, right? That anthology series that ran through all the way up until issue number 101, where he took over and took over the numbering, right? So we didn't get another number 1 on Incredible Hulk. We got Incredible Hulk 102. So that's where that started. So when you look at, you know, the big keys from the Incredible Hulk run, like, you know, 181, 162, things like that, which consequently were not in this collection, sadly. But that's where that story picks up. And then we have issue number 105, which was homaged for the first issue of, what was it? Immortal Hulk, number 1, right? So you get a good look at that, and you can get a double take. A couple of nice mid-grade copies of this, right? Higher mid-grade copies. It's like 6, 7 right here. So these are very cool books. If you have an opportunity and you do find them, definitely pick them up. Now, the Incredible Hulk run did not have a lot of keys in it. Like I said, 162 is the first appearance of the Wendigo, 181, 180, the first appearance of Wolverine, right? Again, we're not in this collection, unfortunately. But we do get some other smaller stuff, right? Like this one here. This is issue number 142. This is the second appearance of the Valkyrie. Now, the one that we see in the movies, not the same one. I do not recall the name of the character who becomes the Valkyrie in this. The first appearance of the Valkyrie is actually in an Avengers book that you'll see in another video. And that was actually, I believe, the Enchantress. Well, the Enchantress, I think, if I recall right, imbues a woman in this book with the powers of the Valkyrie. Again, right? And she's fighting the Hulk and all that. But it's not the last time we see the Valkyrie, and we'll see another appearance of her later in this video when I show that book. But issue number 142, second appearance of the Valkyrie. Now, this book, of all these, this is my personal favorite because it's a nice high-grade issue. And I didn't have a high-grade copy of this, so I got a reader copy of this. This one's going to get slabbed, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. King-sized Hulk with a beautiful Steranko cover. King-size Hulk number 1. Awesome. Just awesome. Okay, so that's it for Hulk. We're moving on to another member of the Defenders, and this is Doctor Strange. And as I said, some of these characters showed up in anthology series beforehand. Doctor Strange's first appearance was in Strange Tales number 110. We don't have that one, but what we do have is 115, which is the origin of Doctor Strange, which shows, you know, how he lost the use of his hands. And not only that, but the second appearance of the Sandman, right? Remember, you can't get the first appearance, go for the second appearance. And this one's going to be equally difficult to get because, you know, it does have another significant key besides being the second appearance of the Sandman. That's, you know, kind of the lower end of that. But it's the origin of Doctor Strange. And then we've got issue number 126 here, which is the first appearance of Klee, who's Doctor Strange's partner, what have you. But not only that, but it's the first appearance of Dormammu, right? We saw Dormammu in the first Doctor Strange movie as the, you know, the big powered entity trying to take over and, you know, plunge the earth into darkness, yada, 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 whatever. But great book, issue 126, issue 115, giant-sized Hulk, number 1, beautiful Steranko, and second Valkyrie. All right. Make sure those don't slide off. More Doctor Strange. This is issue number 148 with the origin of the Ancient One. And Kalu as well. Is it the first Kalu? Yeah, the first appearance of Kalu. I want to say was the villain in the Doctor Strange movie. I could be wrong. This is a not so nice copy of Doctor Strange number 169. Now, like I said, those anthology series ended and characters picked up the numbering. So this is the first solo Doctor Strange book, right? First issue, first solo. It's a great, beautiful cover. I love it. I do have a higher grade copy that I bought off of a friend years ago that I still have yet to send into CGC. But this one, a little bit lower grade, a little bit of water damage to it. It'll get a clean and a press and then probably get put up for sale on the website. So, but this is a really cool book. Now that series ran for about 12 issues, right? It ran into 183, I think, 12, 14 issues. And then Doctor Strange no longer had his own series. It wasn't until Marvel Premiere #3 that he got his own billing again, right? Issue #1 and 2 were for Adam Warlock, which #1 was not in the collection, but #2 was. But we had also 2 copies of #3 here. Now, what I love about this is this just gorgeous Barry Windsor Smith cover. Now, Barry Windsor Smith stays on the art for the Marvel Premiere run, Doctor Strange, which ends with issue #14, and there's a lot of key stuff that happens, within that 11-issue run, right? 12-issue run, 12-issue run, before it becomes we get introduced to the Iron Fist, the first appearance of Iron Fist. But then he goes back and he gets his own series again, right? Which starts with #1, again, not in this collection, so not too big a deal. But great Doctor Strange books here that were a part of it. Great Barry Windsor Smith art, and just an all-around lovely set. Now, as I said, Defenders, right? Now, what's great is Marvel Feature #1 gives us the first appearance of the super team called the Defenders, right? Which features the Incredible Hulk, the Submariner, and Doctor Strange. That series runs for 3 issues in Marvel Feature before they get their own series, right? Because the popularity was huge. And in their own series, which the first issue that I have from this collection in that series is issue #4, which gives us the 3rd appearance of the Valkyrie and the first ongoing Valkyrie, because the powers are imbued into a woman named Barbara Norris, whose first appearance, I believe, is in 3 or 2. One of the 2. I think it's 3. Anyhow, Defenders #4, first Barbara Norris Valkyrie, and she becomes the permanent Valkyrie through the Defenders run and into other stuff. But back to Marvel Feature, we have the first appearance of the Defenders, and this is just kind of an additional, just to kind of tie things off at the end. But since we're on Marvel Feature, it's also Marvel Feature #4 is the first appearance of the Ant-Man since the 1960s, right? So he was gone from Tales to Astonish. He left the Avengers, right, way early on. And this is the first time he comes back as Ant-Man. And this is a couple of really high-grade copies that are going to go off and get slabbed. And that's all we've got on our Defenders collection. Thank you for click and play on the video and joining us again on this journey. And we'll see you next time for the next installment. Thanks a lot.